Hey kids, this is Pulse Ray Vision coming to you live from Cuatro Cinco Studios in my mom's basement. Back-to-back streams for you today. Watch out, Sami. I'm coming for you. I only need to work 18 more hours a day on stream, and I'll catch up to you. And I know you're lurking. I know you're watching the Space Cult. I know you're watching Red Squirrel. I hear you talk about anti-gravity all the time. But we are doing another stream today about the bug bounty. It is day 4 of the bug bounty. Let's kill this one right here and make sure that we put this link on X and in our Telegram. Copy that one over here, kill the last one, open the new one. There we go. We're going to share it, post this, and let's say live on X. And on YouTube. Boom. We'll post that there. And then we'll also post that link in our Telegram because I know you guys like Replay Gang, but you guys really like doing Replay Gang on YouTube because there's a better replay experience than X right now. So there we go. Boom. Bug Bounty Day 4. All right. If you guys want to make some cheap, easy money, if you guys want to earn some free dark, then easiest way to do that is to set up a burner wallet and go to agproject.io, just like it says under my name right here, right there, agproject.io, agproject.io. Man, it's kind of fun. Yeah, go there with a burner wallet with like $4 or $5 of pulse in it. Connect your wallet, which I'll show you in a second, and we're gonna have some fun. So here's agproject.io. It was oh, that one doesn't like it. It was the site for the original dark matter and anti-gravity, and now it is the beta site for darker matter. And so the first thing I want to do when I come here is I want to click connect wallet. If you guys do not have these wallets, these are just apps that are extensions in Chrome. You can download Rabi Wallet, MetaMask. Can't load that one. That one's secret. But this one right here, Internet Money, you can load those, and those work with those hold pulse chain, and it'll let you play the game. So we're going to jump in Rabi because Rabi is the smoothest by far so far with our site. We'll unlock it. That's not the correct password. Let's try this again. Ta-da! There we go. So we got our Stream wallet connected right here. And first thing I want to do when I come in here every day is I want to go to get my free 2000 darker from the faucet up here to the top right. And so I'm going to sign and confirm that, and that's going to put 2000 more darker in my wallet, and it takes an hour to cool off. So you can only do this every hour. You can get 2000 if you guys want to really rack them up. So I've got those coming in. See the cooldowns going, which means that it's gone through. I'll just hit refresh on the screen and you see 3000 darker up here in the top. You can also click how to play. How to play will tell you to mint. It'll tell you to farm, and it'll tell you to earn. So you can get your rewards here from Jackpot and get paid. Which I don't know how I feel about this. I think that was supposed to go to get paid, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure out the best route of that. As you can see here on the top, it says how to play. You got the current contract address for this beta token, which is worth very little money. There's very little liquidity in this pair. In fact, looks like there is a whopping 54 cents of liquidity between this darker token and the DAI token, and we have that created live on chain so we can practice the eDAI payout rewards on this beta. So check that out. And then of course on this side you have the Connect wallet, which actually shows you the logo of the wallet you're using. The Buy Now button, which will take you to switch.win right now. we might be changing that, but right now it's Switch.win, and Switch.win actually has dark matter. So if you search dark at Switch.win, it'll actually pull up our dark matter token, which right now it is the dark matter token, which you can still buy. There's still a little bit of liquidity paired with Dr. Doge. Shout out to our homies at Dr. Doge. Um, that's locked liquidity forever. And so we'll see how that turns out as we move forward. Will there be darker liquidity locked with Dr. Doge? Keep your eyes open. So there's our dark matter. We can buy that with Hex, Pulse, any of these things right now, and get that in there before the old snapshot. Then on this one, you've got season 1, season 2, and season 3. That's right. There's 3 seasons planned for this game. The first game right here, first season, has 22 rounds, and right now every round completes every 24 hours. So you got 24 hours to get in here and play each round, and hopefully, you know, you do that before you go to work or when you get home at night or on your lunch break. I don't know. But yeah, you can play with this one right here. So as you can see, round 1 and 2 are complete, as you can tell by the tooltip and by the color. They're colored in with our purple and pink gradient. And then the solid nuclear green 3 means that's our current round, and it's going to end in 13 hours and 18 minutes. Now, round 4 is the next round. That is the round that we are going to be, that's the round that we're going to be minting for. And so we're going to, oh my gosh, Claude is just writing chapter 5 edits all over the place on the screen next to me. But that's the next one that we're gonna mint for. We're gonna mint 1,000 NFTs. So let's first go to home. We'll go to mint, and let's see, does that show up right there? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. We've got the tooltips are behind the banner again. I'll jump in here. On the website right now, on the homepage, if you do the tooltips of Mint, Jackpots, Fuel Cell Farms, the tooltips are hidden behind the banner. So pull open a, actually just, I'll put this inside of your group right now, and then you can see what I see and you can fix it. There we go. So now Claude is going to jump in here and look at the fact that we can't read these tips right here. And we have nothing sacrificed to the void yet, no payouts. Pull that. There's that. There we go. Okay, so let's go to mint. And we want to mint 1,000, which is going to be done in batches of 5 batches to make sure that the gas is efficient and goes through. And if you're using MetaMask or another wallet, you might have to increase your gas fees there for it. So yeah, let's do that. Let's hit mint. It's going to pull up my Rabby wallet. I think this is like pennies that we're paying right now to mint 200 at a time. So this is going to pop up 5 times. I'm going to mint 1,000. Now, why am I minting 1,000? The reason I like to mint 1,000 of these is because by minting 1,000, you have a really good chance of winning one of the jackpots. That's right. So every fuel cell that you mint is also a lottery ticket. And so if you have a 1 in 740 chance of winning the lottery. So I figure if we mint 1,000 NFTs, we should win at least 1 lottery. If we get crazy lucky, maybe we'll get 2. But that will also give us a chance to claim or sacrifice that into the void, and we'll get into that just a little bit. But as you can see, this confirmation box is going to pop up on my screen 5 times. I'm going to pay this fee 5 times. And let's see what that looks like. Oh, I found the website. So otherscan.pulsechain.box is a killer site. Check it out. But here we have our stream address plugged in, and we can see here's the drip. So the drip is the faucet. This first one right here that just went through, that one is our first batch of minting. And it looks like it cost us 43,000 pulse. Let's go back to switch.win and see how much that's costing us in dollaroonies. Let's see here. Nope. What was it? It was 43,000. Okay, so we're going to go in here. We're going to punch in 43,000 pulse. And that is equal to 25 cents. So this is costing us 25 cents a batch to make to mint 200 of these. So basically it'll be $1.25 to mint 1,000 of these NFTs and give ourselves a really good chance of winning the lottery. All right, and we got to sign and confirm another one of these. Let's see what it says here. Group ready, drop the AUG project tab, let me know, or just navigate there yourself. In the new tab, I'll take it from there. Oh, this is debug. Okay, so we got to move this over to debug right there. Okay. Okay, it's in your group. It's in your group. And we're going to sign and confirm this. As Claude is looking at this and seeing how it's messed up. Fixing the over the layers of the website. All right, batch 4 of 5. We're going to have 5 of 5 here pop up in just a second. Oh no. Oh, Claude took over. Claude, you dumb. Ruined our celebration. It's a celebration. All right, yeah. See, okay, now do you see what I'm talking about? You dumb. It's behind the banner. You can't read the tooltips behind the banner. Dummy. Sorry guys, you really shouldn't be don't call your AI names. That's not nice. Just kidding. It's actually pretty cathartic. All right. I see the problem, or rather, I see it not showing because it's hidden behind the season 1 banner. Okay, let's go back to mint. We should have. Oh, come on, baby. It looks like our 4th and 5th batch did not go through. Let's check here on other scan. Refresh it. We have 3 batches that have gone through, and I think we should just wait a second to see if the other one does. We'll do one more batch while we're waiting, and then you can see the toast pop up on the screen, which is pretty cool. So we will mint 200 of these. Nope. 200. We'll mint those fuel cells, and we'll see if that other batch pops up. So we'll hit sign, confirm, and it'll do this with just one batch. And so when this goes through, this 25 cents we're paying to the validators in the network, it'll pop up with a little firework congratulatory toast. Look at that. So if I were you guys and I would have just found that miner bug, I would have gotten free dark matter before the snapshot. See, this is how easy it is to find problems with the website. Tell them about us, take a screenshot, send us the hash if it's something that the code's not working with, and you guys can get free money. Free crypto. Free crypto's the best crypto, in my opinion. Like paid for crypto's okay sometimes, but free crypto's always good. All right, come on. Minting. Maybe the gas fee is spiking right now. Let's see here. Patiently waiting. Minting. I'm afraid to go off the screen because I'm afraid I'll miss the toast, the congratulations, and the fireworks that I like so much. But at the same time, I want to check the scanner over here and see if it shows this as hanging or waiting in the meme pool. I also want to pop up another window and check the gas price and See if it's spiking right now across pulse chain. What in the world is going on here? So it's fixing the website like I asked it to. So it's already taken me off the page. I'm going to go over here and see if this one's gone through. Refresh this. Looks like we still have 3 batches in right here. 1, 2, 3 batches, not 4, not 5. But we want 5 of these batches. We want 1,000 NFTs total. So, but if they're not showing up here as a failed transaction or a stuck transaction, let's check out the pulse chain gas price here. Pulse chain gas price. There we go. Gas fees, gopulse.com. Oh my gosh. Oh, Pulse Chain, this is why we can't have nice things. We went from under 1 million to over 3 million. And so I bet you both of those transactions are just sitting there waiting for the network to stop being a spaz. And hard R word. This is not good. Don't be an R word. What is going on? I know for sure I don't have 1,000 people watching this and all trying to mint at the same time. It's not me, I promise. That is, unless, you know, some big influencer like Sami has finally come out of lurking and is now telling you, everyone, hey, get on agproject.io and start playing with this beta. It's mind blowing, which the day is coming and I'm looking forward to hearing it from his little Australian mouth. Oh my gosh. Dollaroonies. $10 spoony wielder, pointy elbows. I've got pointy elbows. I have a squeaky chair. I have orange juice. But here's the deal, guys. Don't tell Sami this, but I do skip leg day. Actually, I don't have leg day. I don't really go to the gym anymore. Since I started cleaning carpets, I kind of don't need to work out. So they get a little workout at work, but yeah, skipping leg day is what he says. So we got some crazy silly spike going on right there. What a pain in the ass. Let's put this in here too. Also, it looks like gas has gone completely insane. Bananas on Pulse Chain. I've added the GoPulse gas meter to your group so you can see why we got a couple things hanging up. There we go. Let's refresh this and see if it's come down at all. Nope, still 3 million. You know, just still 3 million. 3 million beats. You know, no big deal. Just these Louise. So, anyways, while we're waiting for this to go through, well, actually, if this is going through, some of our other stuff might take a while too, because we've got those 2 transactions spinning in the meme pool, right? And so whenever those finally go through, we should be given, you know, this congratulations here. What in the world are you doing? Why is that so big? Okay, so it says round 3 command. So it's trying to fix this. It's trying to put this all back together. This is not great for a stream to show you guys how this works, but we will just go from mint to fuel cell farms, and we're going to look at our bags real quick. We're going to go down here to my bags, season 1. This does not make any sense. Is this? Oh, this is localhost. I apologize. Okay, so this is the preview that Claude is running, and our actual game that we've been playing. Oh, don't tell me you changed it up there. Nope. No. All right, let's just open another window and go to agproject.io. Our favorite website in the entire world, agproject.io. Here it is. Here I am. I'm connected. Fuel cells still haven't minted. I have 2,400 darker, and I should have 2,000 once I get those other 2 minted. But we're going to have to wait for insane gas prices to go back down, which is crazy because it goes up this high, but then if you look back on the history, it never shows these spikes of 3 million. It doesn't keep them because there's been plenty of them over the last 30 days. So I'm calling horseshit on the way that this remembers the gas prices because they've been a lot crazier than this. I mean, here shows the little spikes, but it's not showing like this one of 3 million, which is definitely not the first one. Anyways, neither here nor there. Okay, so we're gonna go to our fuel cell farms. We'll go to my bags. Right now it's pulling up all of our fuel cells. That was really fast, actually. That's been a big improvement. Shout out to Lef, are one of the best damn Solidity devs you've ever seen in your life. If you guys need a dev to help you with your vibe coding, if you guys need a dev that really truly understands Solidity and Pulse Chain and has built really good things on Pulse Chain, hit me up, hit up Left. He's also in our Telegram group, and he's an amazing he's an amazing dev. But look at this, it shows that we have 1,000 minted in Journey 4. So maybe those went through and it just hasn't caught up. But we see here's in season 2, we had 1,000 NFTs that we minted, and we own 100%. And so the truth is, we had to have won at least one jackpot. So let's go back to the jackpot. We'll go home, jackpot, and it says no unclaimed wins found. And so now this is where we bitch at Claude. I always say, Claude, get your shit together. Hey, we have 1,000 NFTs that were minted in round 2, which means, and we were the only participants, so that means that we would have had at least one winner from the jackpot, and it's not showing up. So let's look into that. There we go. So it's thinking about why we're not seeing the jackpot. See, this is the kind of thing, if you guys were doing this right now, you'd be getting free dark matter. Free. If you're just on here trying things, breaking things, we want you to break this site. We want you to smash it to 1,000 pieces so we can duct tape them together, so when we send this ship out to sea, it doesn't have a bunch of holes in it. So yeah, this is what the bug bounty is all about. We're only on day 4. I think we might go all the way to day 22 because we need way more people poking this, breaking it, stepping on it, stress testing it, so forth. So got it. Checking gas, round 2, jackpot, state in parallel. So it's checking out both of those. Should I read you guys? No, maybe I'll do that on my next book reading when we do chapter 8. Maybe when we go through chapter 8, I'll read you guys the notes from chapter 7 first and how we've changed some of those things. And then we'll listen to chapter 8 while I take notes of chapter 8, and we'll feed that into Claude. Yeah, 3 million beats is absurdly elevated. That's 100 times normal pulse chain gas. This is almost certainly why Keeper is failing to land jackpot drawings. Query round 2 state on chain to confirm. So that might be why our jackpots are not showing up, because gas has spiked 100 times its normal price. Oh, guys, 100% uptime. It's fast, it's cheap. Oh, kids. We'll get to the bottom of this. We'll check it out. In the meantime, let's go back to the Fuel Cell Farms page. This is the fun thing, is after we go through and have a chance to see if we've won any of our jackpots. Excuse me. After we go back and see if we've won any jackpots, we can come back here and we can lock these. And what I want to do is I want to lock all 1,000 of these. So you have NFT info on this side, and you have manage NFTs on this side. And actually, if they don't show up that well, I think they should pop a little bit more, maybe be a little bit more obvious for people to choose. But I would go to manage NFTs. I would take these 1,000 right here, and I would lock at least half of them for 180 days. And I have to click this button that says, I understand I'm staking these NFTs 1 day or 6 days. I mean, obviously this will actually be 180 days when we go live. Per the button I press, and there's a 50% penalty excuse me, on penalty accrued yield. If I end the stake early, I also understand these NFTs are not transferable or sellable during the stake period. So when you lock them for supercharging to get more dark from the treasury, you can't sell them or transfer them. So you'd have to emergency end stake and pay that 50% penalty to the 180-day bonus pool. But that's neither here nor there. I clicked OK, and then I would click stake 180 days. But like I said, I can't really do that. Let's see if it lets me do that. It's saying that I'm waiving my... Yeah, I don't want to actually do this. This is step 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to dismiss this, and I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to go here to Rabby, and I'm going to cancel it because I do not believe, I'm pretty damn sure I haven't sacrificed that lottery winning yet. And let's go back to that, and I'll explain a little bit why that is the big deal. So if you want to earn EDI, so if you go to get paid, you can see that there's... Oh, I don't know why get paid took us to my bags. Another couple things here. When I click get paid on the main page, or if I click get paid on the lottery page, it takes me to my bags. It doesn't take me to get paid. Also, when I click earn on the how to play, it should take us to the get paid. It shouldn't take us to the jackpot page. Although the jackpot is one way to earn. We'll turn off the microphone so it doesn't hear us telling it what a dumb shit it is. Yeah, so here we go. So we have pending EDI rewards right here. Every time you mint, we can actually make it rain. So once this goes live, you can convert the darker that are in the EDI converter pool. You can sell those on the market. It buys EDI. It puts the EDI in this pool. And the EDI is split every 11 days amongst all the people that have sacrificed darker NFTs and darker one from the jackpot into the void forever. So basically you're giving up your rights to that NFT. You're giving up your rights to future yields. You're giving up those everything forever. This is the ultimate symbol of commitment to the project, is the sacrifice button. And a little cheat code I'm going to share with you guys right here is that you only get the value of the darker that your NFT has when you sacrifice it. So it might take you several rounds to build up your first dark or your first couple dark inside of that fuel cell. And so it might take you a while, like a few months, to have something worth 2 darker that you can sacrifice to the void to start getting paid a piece of that EDI pool. But if you win the lottery, if you win the jackpot lottery, you are going to have more dark value than almost anyone can sacrifice to the void at that time. So if you go to jackpot here, we'll go back, we'll go home, we'll go jackpot. If you actually go back and you win the jackpot, you can sacrifice 333, 666, 999, or if this tops out at the all-time winning amount of 1,332. So then you can sacrifice those 4 amounts to the void and get the lion's share of the sacrifice of the EDI pool. So if you win the jackpot, hey, if you want 333 dark, that is a killer deal. And you've basically won back 40% of what you spent to mint 740 cells. Minting 740 doesn't guarantee that you're a winner, but that's the law of averages. But you're getting a bunch of it back. And then if people sacrifice to the void, which I think this is a whales game. I think if the whales come in here, they start winning the jackpot and they start sending those darker into the void forever, like basically burning those dark forever. then they're going to have up the lion's share of the EDI pool, which, like I said, it's EDI payouts for 11 days forever. It just keeps paying out every 11 days, just like that. The treasury pays out every 11 days until it's depleted. But yeah, this is where you win those. And so if you win the lottery, if you win the jackpot, a killer move is to sacrifice those into the void. I mean, you can claim them, and those 333, 666, 999, or 1,332 will end up in your wallet. You can go sell them on the market. You can sell them OX Bistro if you don't want to hurt the price. You can create liquidity pools. You can farm stuff on Emit Farms, which I'm pretty sure we're gonna have Emit Farms going here pretty soon. We had a farm on Dark, and we'll most likely have a farm on Darker on Emit Farms. So you can farm that and get liquidity and fees, do all sorts of things with it. But I know that if I the whales that I know are going to look at this game theory, and if they win 3 or 4 of these jackpots, they're sacrificing for that EDI pay. And that EDI is built in to automatically just bring sources of revenue into the pool and pay them out to the people that made the ultimate sacrifice, which is burning NFTs and Dark. So you can sacrifice your jackpot winning to the void. But let's say that you have an NFT that you've been seasoning and growing and feeding for a few months. Maybe you've locked it up and staked it for 180 days for supercharge, so you get 100x more Darker than everyone else that doesn't stake. And you got a big hefty amount right there. Even if the NFT is worth 10 Darker when you sacrifice it into the void, it continues drawing money from the treasury and burning that Darker in the void forever. So you're not only are you making a move that gets you some EDI payout every 11 days forever, but you're also making the token the most scarce token in the universe, which everything here is set up just for that. Okay, so let's see what it says. Root causes found, explicit strips the URL hash on mount. Rise hash stripped, ignored, my bags. Yeah, 2 fixes, fuel cell farms, honor the hash, strip garbage, top earn link bar. So it's fixing the links that I complained about earlier. Max sandbox, blah, 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 blah. Let's check the price of gas here. Okay, so gas has dropped from 3 million down to about 1 million. What the but look at this. It doesn't record the 3 million beats that it was at earlier. That's horseshit. That is horseshit that it's not showing an accurate past or record of these insane spikes. Anyway, we'll get into that in another stream, I'm sure. Okay, so yeah, what's still open for earlier messages? Jackpot funding, anomaly, I dug in before pivoting. 1,756 NFTs have been minted, all in contract round one. So yeah, so someone's already minted round 1 and should have won the jackpot already. It says the UI may be labeling rounds off by 1. What you saw as round 2 is actually round 1. Round 1 hasn't ended yet. No, it's definitely ended. This is where we get a little spicy with Claude. Okay, so I'm gonna move this in this group right here and explain to it. Yeah, round 1 hasn't ended yet. The jackpot pool is 1,114 Darker, should be 790. The bonus treasury should be 702 Darker. No, I just minted 1,000 in Journey 2 and 1,000 in Journey 4. So 40% of those, or 45% of those, should be going to, 45% of those should be going to jackpot pool, and it should pay out every time someone hits 333. There should be one winner. So it's not reading this right. Jackpot is that much darker. 7x is 7 times lower than it should be. 3 of 4 possible 4 splits add up correctly. Jackpot is the outlier. That's not a typo. It's a real mechanism issue. Possible causes a bug in distribute mint payments. See, look at this. I'm finding bugs, and I've been cracking this mother for a month. Over a month, I've been cracking this front end, and I'm still finding garbage. Okay, so there's a bug there, or some path and darker is sent away from jackpot. Recently, functionally called drained it. A recent function called drained it would show transaction history. If round 1 ended right now with that many blah 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 blah, want me to keep digging? This is where we get a little salty with Claude. Look at the agproject.io website that I just moved into your group. You'll see that we are on round 3. We're going into round 4. I have minted over 2,000 myself. So something is horribly, horribly wrong with this round of bug bounties. You need to get your shit together. You need to go back and look at why the hell there's not a ton of darker in the treasury. Right now it says the jackpot's at 1,273. It's probably supposed to be even bigger than that, but that should have already paid out 4 winners. So I don't know, like, do whatever it is Code does to get their shit together. Drink some Code coffee, take a Code shower. Just oh, I won't say it. I won't say it on stream. Just get your shit together and figure out why we're not seeing jackpot winners. That's a big bug. Okay, so we've given it a piece of our mind. We'll have it study what's going on right here. In the meantime, I'll go to hear Red Squirrel. Shout out to Red Squirrel for that awesome intro that was made. Love it very much. Good afternoon, Crypto Cat. So good to see you and believe in yourself. My 3 amigos here, Crypto Cat, Red Squirrel, believe in yourself. You guys are about, yeah, you guys are the 3 amigos, the 3 musketeers. Love you. Thanks for being here. And I imagine that some of those 1,756 mints in the first round were you guys. So yeah, thank you very much. It says restarting the investigation with fresh data, querying chain, checking keeper actions, screenshots in parallel. I'll bet you I know what it is. Every time we redeploy these smart contracts, it looks at old addresses, even though it shouldn't. It's maddening that there's nothing there. And it's maddening that I'm going to add this to tell it what's up. Also, it shows nothing in the eDAI converter, which is insane considering thousands of NFTs have been minted. There we go. Send that off. Yeah, left redeployed new contracts. LP pair is seeded now. Requerying against new contracts. Wait, the chain state hasn't changed since hours ago. Still round 1, but you're seeing round 3 on the site. Okay, so either he redeployed the front ends pointing at new contracts I haven't refreshed, or there's UI chain mismatch. Look at all these bugs. I've got bugs coming out of my mouth and my ears here that you guys could get free. Sweet tokens for. Red Scroll says more like the 3 Stooges. Hey, you get the Fight Club that you deserve, not the Fight Club you want. And I am more than happy to call you guys our Fight Club. We might be switching this to Squirrel Swap in the future instead of Switch.win. We'll see what happens as things come out. I know that Squirrel has been working on some really, really cool stuff with his stuff. Let's see where the gas is now. Gas is at 1 million. That's great. Oh, that's such a great thing. 1 million beats. Oh, oh, Pulse Chain. It's days like today's that make me glad I've got my day job for now. All right, yeah. Jet left redeployed new contracts and the LPC to now blah blah blah. Recording it. No shit, left redeployed new contracts. We talked about that. Why have you not rewired and repointed to all the new contracts? You're so lazy and stupid sometimes. I sometimes just I want to take you to the park and leave you there until a stranger comes and kidnaps you. That's how angry I am at you right now. Okay, so anyways, we'll wait for this to catch up, but you guys have seen plenty of bugs already to play with right here. I will be streaming again. The next stream I do is most likely going to be chapter 8, and then I'll read all of the stuff from chapter 7. All the notes that have been done there. In fact, oh, I almost want to just jump to that right now, but it's getting a little later in the afternoon for me. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekends wherever you're at. We did have an F1 weekend, which is super cool. I have watched. Don't spoil anything in the comments, but I have watched the qualifying and the sprint. No, maybe I haven't watched the sprint. Okay, so I haven't watched this. Wait, no, I did watch the sprint. Excuse me. Yeah, I watched the sprint, but I haven't watched the qualifying for the main race or the main race, which I think is going on as we speak right now. So I'll get back on here maybe tonight and do those notes for chapter 8 and talk about chapter 8. Until then, I'm going to continue to abuse and yell at this piece of shit Claude, and we'll get that going. Good evening, Max. Good to see everyone. Good to see you, Kate Bigor. All right, so Benedict McGowan. I'll see you guys soon. I love you on the next one. Ciao.